Oh, there are so many facets to the holiday season, right? Family and friends, gifts and giving, food and cheer. Well, sadly, too many people don't have these comforts. Specifically today, we're talking about the food. And since we know hunger is a year-round battle, it's always great to have those on the front lines joining us. So from Mid-Ohio Foodbank, I'm happy to welcome back Marilyn Tomasi. So always good to have you, Marilyn.
Thank you.
All right, I first want to start with a quote from the CEO of Mid-Ohio Foodbank, Matt Habosh, and he said, "Hunger is not in faraway places. The reality is it's our neighbors, it's our friends, it's our children." And a lot of times we look at, the reality of hunger. Do you think people are starting to see the reality a little more clearly?
I think so, because the face of hunger has really shifted. And, we've always thought about hunger being in the core city.
Yeah.
But, we have and work with food pantries in Dublin and Worthington and New Albany and all of our suburbs and contiguous counties. So hunger really is everywhere. And someone said to me one time, I don't know anyone who is hungry. And we said, you probably do, but don't know it.
So let's continue to open some eyes today. Let's shine a little light on the mission, the Mid-Ohio Foodbank. Something else I always find surprising is just how many people you help on a daily basis. I mean, it's huge what you do.
It is. We serve about, unfortunately, we serve about 500,000 people every year. We distribute 70 million pounds of food. That's enough food for 140,000 meals each and every day.
Wow.
So people are working, and people are working hard, but they are not earning enough that they can really take care of all the needs of the family.
And that's kind of the thing. You guys fill that gap. When there are people out there that say, I have money for my medicine or I have money for groceries, you're there to make sure they have money for both.
Right. I mean, 69% of the people we serve are choosing between utilities and food, and half are choosing between rent and food. So a lot of times we know that people are coming to food pantries or coming to the food bank when they have an episodic event. The car breaks down, the child gets sick, and they just need a little help for food to get them across the line.
Okay. All right, Marilyn, you rely, as we know, heavily on community partnerships to make that happen. Tell us how, Central Ohio, how this community really comes behind you and your mission.
Well, we are so fortunate here in this community because Central Ohio is so philanthropic, and they are such a great partner with Mid-Ohio Foodbank. And we're excited on December 12th, we will have Double Your Donation Day. So for every dollar donated, we will match it dollar for dollar.
It's the best day. I always say, it's so great to see how generous people are. And then when you get those matching dollars in and you're looking at this money just come in, how much does it cost for a meal? Because I think that's the thing. People's dollar goes so far when they donate to Mid-Ohio Foodbank.
That's right. For every dollar donated, we can provide up to $10 in groceries. So because of our scale, because of our size, because of our purchasing power, much of the food is donated. Some we have to purchase. We can really leverage that $1 donation.
And you've made such a push in recent years to donate fresh produce. How has that changed kind of how you guys deal with distributing food and what people are saying when they get this food?
Well, low-income populations have such a high propensity for chronic diseases like diabetes, like heart disease, like obesity. And so we know food is health. And if we can connect good, tasty, nutritious food to our hungry neighbors, their health outcomes will improve and our healthcare costs will be mitigated. So it's a win-win-win all the way around.
And one thing I want to mention too, Marilyn, you mentioned, people in all these suburbs and things, but we need to recognize there are a lot of certain groups too that are often seen. Children, you serve a lot of children, right?
Yes, 1 in 4 children in our community does not know where their next meal is coming from. And half the people we serve are seniors and children. And we're seeing a lot of veterans this year too, a lot of veterans who are seeking food assistance through shelters, through soup kitchens, through food pantries. And, they gave their service to us, and so now it's our turn to serve them when they need it.
Absolutely. And we know it is the giving season. There are a lot of places you can put your money this time of year, but boy, does your dollar go far when you give it to the Mid-Ohio Food Bank.
Yeah, Mid-Ohio Food Bank, we know that because we are able to leverage those resources, like I said, we can make a dollar stretch a really long way.
Really far away. All right, so double your donation day. As she mentioned, it is Wednesday. It starts at 5 a.m. It goes through 11:30 p.m. Our call 4 lines will be open, and as we said, every single dollar is matched. And on daytime on Wednesday, we're going to be talking more about what you guys do, kind of delving into that topic. Food is health, and hearing from people who've been impacted by the Mid-Ohio Food Bank. So be sure to tune in then, and of course, keep that phone ringing on Wednesday. So Marilyn, thanks for being here.
Thank you.